Welcome to an exciting journey through the United States' most ambitious megaprojects. From coast to coast, America is undergoing a transformation that will reshape its infrastructure for generations to come. Soaring bridges connecting nations, lightning-fast trains zipping across states, and futuristic airport terminals that redefine air travel. This is the new Megaproject Revolution. Don't forget to show your support by giving this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Together, we can continue creating amazing content. Let's start with a true titan of engineering, the Gordie Howe International Bridge. But don't be fooled, this isn't just any bridge. It's a monumental connection between two great nations, the United States and Canada. Spanning the Detroit River, this structure is set to become the longest cable-stayed bridge in North America, with a main span stretching an incredible 0.53 miles. It has 6 lanes, 3 in each direction, and so long that it takes over 2.5 kilometers to cross. That's the Gordie Howe International Bridge for you. Now, you're wondering why the name. Here's the answer. The bridge's design pays homage to the legendary hockey player it's named after, Gordie Howe. The towers are shaped to reflect the curve of a hockey stick and a slap shot. Amazing symbolism, right? Construction's been ongoing since 2018. And as of 2024, we're on the verge of a historic moment. Only about 36 feet of unbuilt bridge deck remains between the US and Canadian sides. When that gap is closed, it'll mark a physical and symbolic connection between two nations, promising new opportunities for economic growth and cooperation. Speaking of connections, let's zoom over to New York City, where another monumental project is underway beneath the Hudson River. 2 brand new rail tubes burrowing under the river, complementing the existing 113-year-old tunnel that's been showing its age. This is securing the future of rail travel between New Jersey and New York City. The existing tunnels, damaged by Hurricane Sandy in 2012, have been crying out for rehabilitation. But you can't just shut them down for repairs. That'd be like cutting off a major artery. That's where the new tunnels come in. The scale of this project is mind-boggling. We're talking about a $16 billion undertaking that's expected to be completed by 2035. But the impact? Priceless. These new tunnels will ensure that even if one of the old tracks needs to be closed, train capacity won't plummet by 75% during rush hours. A scenario that could potentially cripple the East Coast's economy. So, when completed, it'll stand as a flag to American engineering prowess and foresight, ensuring smooth travels for generations to come. Now, let's head west, where California is dreaming big. Really big. The California HighSpeed Rail project is nothing short of a revolution on tracks. Could you imagine yourself boarding a train in San Francisco and stepping off in Los Angeles just 2 hours and 40 minutes later? Well, you will. These trains will zoom along at speeds of up to 220 miles per hour, making them the fastest in the Americas. The project aims to connect major urban centers, slashing travel times and reducing the state's carbon footprint in one fell swoop. But like any mega project, it hasn't been without its challenges. Since breaking ground in 2015, the project's faced funding hurdles, delays, and skepticism. Yet progress marches on. As of 2024, 119 miles are under active construction in the Central Valley. From California's high-speed dreams, let's jet over to the Pacific Northwest, where Seattle's embarking on its own transportation revolution. The Sound Transit 3, or ST3 construction project, is set to transform how people move around the Emerald City and its surrounding areas. Approved by voters in 2016, ST3 is a $53.8 billion expansion of the region's public transit system. This project goes beyond simply adding a few bus routes or extending a subway line. It involves a major transformation that will expand light rail to reach the suburbs of Tacoma, Federal Way, Everett, and Issaquah, as well as Seattle's Ballard and West Seattle neighborhoods. The project will replace overcrowded bus routes with congestion-free light rail and faster, more frequent bus rapid transit services. But as you might expect, it's a great ambition that requires patience, with various components set to open in stages from 2024 to 2041. So it's a long-term vision. Now, let's fly across the country to the Big Apple, where one of the world's busiest airports is getting a major facelift. This is the JFK Airport expansion. At the heart of this transformation is the new Terminal 6, a $4.2 billion project that's set to revolutionize the passenger experience. It's a 1.2 million square foot facility with 10 gates, 9 of which can handle wide-body aircraft. This terminal's designed to be a seamless extension of JetBlue's existing Terminal 5, creating a smooth flow for millions of travelers. But wait, do you think we're just talking about a stopover to catch a flight? Of course not. The vision is to be a complete experience, a bright, airy hall with floor-to-ceiling windows, surrounded by world-class art installations. Need to get through security? Automated TSA lanes will speed you along. Hungry or in the mood for some shopping? Over 100,000 square feet of space is dedicated to dining and retail outlets, and Terminal 6 is just one piece of it all. The entire JFK Vision Plan is an $18 billion transformation that will reshape the entire airport. On the south side, a new $9.5 billion Terminal 1 is already under construction. When completed, it'll be the largest at JFK, nearly the size of LaGuardia Airport's 2 new terminals combined. As we move from the skies to the underground, let's explore another New York megaproject that's been decades in the making: the 2nd Avenue subway extension, a $7.7 billion project that will extend the Q line along the east side of Manhattan to 125th Street. Their goal? Relieving congestion on the Lexington Avenue line, the most heavily used transit corridor in the United States, carrying a staggering 200,000 riders per day. So, what's the plan? The extension will add 3 new fully accessible stations, bringing subway access to tens of thousands of residents in previously underserved communities, neighborhoods where more than a third of residents are below the federal poverty line. With this, they're building opportunities for hundreds of thousands of New Yorkers. The scale of this project is enormous. We're looking at 1.8 miles of new subway tunnels, complete with power substations, signal systems, and state-of-the-art communication infrastructure. And the best part? It's using existing rail infrastructure where possible, meaning it could be built more quickly and efficiently. And the federal government recognizes the importance of this project, committing $3.4 billion through a full funding grant agreement. That's the largest capital investment grant in the history of the program. Now, while we're still in New York, let's talk about another game-changing project, the NYC Interborough Express, a rapid transit line that stretches 14 miles from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn to Jackson Heights, Queens, and it's being built along existing freight rail lines. That's right, we're talking about transforming underutilized infrastructure into a vital artery for New York City's transportation network. The numbers are huge. This project will create a new transit option for nearly 900,000 residents and 260,000 workers in Brooklyn and Queens. The Interborough Express will link up with up to 17 different subway lines and the Long Island Railroad, creating a web of connectivity that will make cross-borough travel faster and easier than ever before. But how much? Well, end-to-end travel times are expected to be less than 40 minutes, and that's a game changer for anyone who's ever tried to get from Brooklyn to Queens, or from Queens to Brooklyn during rush hour. We're nearing the end of our journey today, but we still have one more wonder to see. For that, let's land in the Windy City at the O'Hare Chicago Airport expansion, where they're reimagining one of the world's busiest airports. At the heart of this $8.5 billion project is the new Global Terminal, a state-of-the-art facility that will replace the existing Terminal 2. Well, perhaps replace isn't the word we're looking for. The Global Terminal will more than double the space of Terminal 2, creating a world-class hub for both international and domestic flights. The project also includes the addition of 2 satellite concourses connected to the main terminal by an underground tunnel. It's like building a small city dedicated to air travel. One of the most exciting aspects of this expansion is the new Satellite 1 concourse, designed by the renowned architectural firm SOM, where 19 new gates can accommodate different sizes of aircraft, increasing operational efficiency and reducing layover times. The goal is not just to make travel more efficient, but to turn everything into a slightly more pleasant experience for the passenger. How? The new concourses feature column-free expanses for easy wayfinding, high ceilings to optimize views, and a daylighting strategy to help align travelers' natural rhythms. That's when you know it's a good design. It's not just beautiful, but it also has a purpose. By increasing O'Hare gate capacity by 25%, the project will enable the airport to handle a wider range of aircraft, improve gate access, and reduce delays. That's good news for travelers across the country and around the world. And for America, it's a place in international aviation. We've seen bridges connecting nations, tunnels securing vital rail links, high-speed railways shrinking distances, airport expansions redefining air travel, and subway extensions bringing opportunities to underserved communities. These megaprojects are more than just concrete and steel. They're about connecting people, creating opportunities, and reimagining what's possible. They're building a better America. It'll be a while before we can fully enjoy them, but for now, keep an eye on Visionary, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when it's all set. Until next time.